Hey yo, TikTok, this movie is for entertainment purposes only. It's your boy Ron Flip the Jump Man, Ron Flip the Nietzsche man. Hey look, went to go see this movie Deadpool and Wolverine. Went to go see this joint with my two sons, S-U-N, not S-O-N. And on the way to the movie, man, my older son was just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, we was having some, some spiritual tap in conversations, and he started talking about timelines. How, he's understanding about how, about timelines are overlapping and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. You know what I'm saying? That we was having this conversation on the way to the movie. Get to the movie, start watching the movie. This was his confirmation to let him know that he was in the right alignment, for real. You know what I'm saying? The whole movie was based on timelines. Okay, for those who do know, and for those who don't know, we are us 9 ether beings, light beings, carbonated beings, melanated beings. We are also multi-dimensional beings. You know what I'm saying? So one way that we know of this for ourselves, and not just proven through their science that they don't teach us about ourselves because they don't want us knowing about ourselves, but through our dreams. You know what I'm saying? Even though our dreams can mean many things, but we're going to just speak on this one thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our dreams, when we're like in different places and stuff, and we see different shit and we're going through different shit, it's a strong possibility that that's a different version of ourselves, of ourself, in a whole different timeline. It's been a lot of multiverse movies coming out over the last few years. Spider-Man, Doctor Strange. Man, I can't. We talked about this. We also talked about this after the movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? At one time it was back-to-back joints coming. But this whole joint was about timeline. Them going through different dimensions, seeing themselves in other timelines, other dimensions, while they were trying to save their particular dimension, their world. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go into everything about the movie, but they got put into a void. It was a place called the Void, where Xavier from X-Men, the guy in the wheelchair, spoiler alert, his sister wanted to capture certain versions of these so-called heroes and keep them down there as, wow. It's crazy how this shit is coming to me right now. Like, how she wanted to keep them as her, she told them, y'all either gonna work for me or you gonna be my slave. In actuality, it's the same thing. So look how this shit coming together. So the Void is the lower timeline. Where we at? In the lower dimension. The third dimension is the lowest dimension. What we doing? We working, but we think we're free, but it's actually slavery, because we're under a patriarch, a system ran by a bunch of fucking disagreeable motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That whole level of them I'll explain that in different videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into all that right now. You know what I'm saying? But that void was symbolic to us being in this dimension that we're in right now, when it's other versions of ourselves in other fucking dimensions. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy. And why would they put certain things in the movie to give you hints on that we are multi-dimensional beings? You know what I'm saying? You know, these producers, these writers, these directors, they are like people in these secret societies that got access to a lot of ancient information about us and relevant information and scientific information because they're steady studying us. You know what I'm saying? This whole matrix, this whole system they created is designed to keep us at our lower self. So we won't be the Deadpool guy. So we won't be the X-Men. So we won't be the Avengers because they know our gifts. Once those gifts that are dormant within us activate, they know it's over. They know they know that our melon is an intelligence. They know it has its own intelligence. It's its own source, and it's all through our body. Man, look, man, this shit. Hey, look, this was a good fucking movie right here. Overall, this was a good fucking movie. It was hilarious and good, and goddamn, put the knowledge, put the truth right in front of your face at the same goddamn time. So look, let's get into some other things that I had seen throughout the movie that was clicking, like that got to mean something, but it actually clicked when I got home what it really was. So let's check out the first thing. Yeah, so why was the Hyundai Odyssey out of all family vans chosen to be their way of travel in the void dimension, aka the lower dimension, aka the 3D dimension? Hyundai Odyssey. Wolverine, Deadpool, and the other characters that they linked up with that I'm not gonna tell y'all about because that's too much of a spoiler. We gonna stay focused on the spiritual shit on this joint right here. Why was they traveling in the Hyundai Odyssey? So look, when I put up Odyssey, this the first thing that came up. Look, explore a whole universe. I'm not worried about what the rest of the sentence said. This is not even the definition. This is some link to some website. But why was this the first thing that pulled up? Explore a whole universe. What they was doing, they was traveling through a lower universal dimension. And they kept, well, not they, but Deadpool was in the beginning before he ran into Wolverine, before he caught up to Wolverine, before he found Wolverine, he was traveling through different dimensions through the universe looking for one particular Wolverine. He ran into many, but he was looking for one particular Wolverine in a, I'm not going to say it was a certain timeline because he didn't know what timeline to go to, but he ended up finding him in a different timeline that he lived on from the world that he came from, Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? Spoiler alert. So why was they traveling in the Hyundai Odyssey? Now let's see what Odyssey mean. A long series of wanderings or adventures. especially when filled with notable experiences and hardships. We're going through our Hyundai Odyssey in this human experience in this void, aka 3D experience right now, through a lot of fucking hardships. Hey, look, let's move on to the next thing. Hey, stop fucking playing with me, man. Man, look, y'all can't put, y'all, I might miss out some things. I might don't know everything, but man, I'm gonna know a good foundation of the shit that y'all put in these motherfucking movies. Trust me. I was born for this shit right here. Coexist. Now, why was this? They gave a moment in the movie. They gave a moment in the movie to show this bumper sticker on the back of the Hyundai Odyssey. Coexist. It looked more like this though. It was this color right here though. But check it out. Coexist. It got the moon. It got the peace sign. Y'all might think that 6-pointed star is more like the Star of David, but that's actually the macabre. The two triangles. Something that our light body and physical body can turn into and can travel through different fucking dimensions and timelines. Once we learn how to tap into that, we can turn our bodies into the macabre. Wow. And look, the S in there is the yin yang sign. The dark from the light from the dark. Not the dark from the light, because the light came from the dark. But the yin and yang, the good and the bad. Y'all know about the yang. Y'all know about the yin yang jump. And look, and then the T is the cross. Hey, look, they put the symbolism right in your motherfucking face. This was the bumper sticker on the back of the Hyundai Odyssey. Coexist. Now check it out. Coexist. Let's see what coexist means. Exist at the same time or in the same place. They telling you they putting it right in your motherfucking face. We are multi-dimensional beings coexisting at the same time or in the same fucking place. Man, look. Stop playing with me. We the real illuminated ones. We're the real light bringers. We're the real light ones. We're the light beings. Come on, man. There's so many of us waking up in all different ages, different sizes. Come on, man. That's their biggest threat. They're awakening. This the grand awakening right here. This the great awakening right here. We in the great awakening. This is the age of Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? It's many Wolverines. It's many Deadpools out here waiting to tap into them gifts. Waiting for this chaos. Because our melon is chaos. That's what melon is. It's chaos. We're literally chaos beings. We're more than just gods. We're titans. We're chaos. That's why, like Bobby Hemmett, the late great Bobby Hemmett said, the gods, but to the masses, y'all think the gods that y'all worshiping, y'all think they're some gods that are coming to save you. But no, these are just extraterrestrial beings that want you to worship them like a god, that manipulated us, created this system along with their pawns, and they just cheating. because they knew we have a loss of memory. So it's up to the ones that are awakening to find their way through this game that they playing with us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why them gods, so-called gods, are so jealous of us, because they know that we're more than they are. They know that they doing everything that they can to suppress our dormanted fucking goddamn gifts, our so-called junk DNA. Hey man, this shit get deep, man. No diddy. This shit get deep, man. No diddy, man. These motherfuckers have fun making movies about our existence, our knowledge, our history, our ancient ancestors and shit. Hey, look, man, this was a fun one to goddamn decode. This was an enjoyable one. Hey, stop playing with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to people who like KT Arts Degree, RFG The Chosen One, Dan Calloway, many other people, you know, and many other people, you know what I'm saying, that can see through this shit, you know what I'm saying, these movies and shit, you know what I'm saying, and put these decodes out there themselves, you know what I'm saying. Oh, can't forget about BDL 1014. You know what I'm saying? He gonna bring the PowerPoint slide. Every time. But yeah, I just like giving my take on what I see and what I know. And I be happy with just the way I do it, you know what I'm saying? And I love watching their shits too, you know what I'm saying? No diddy. I'm out jumping.